Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius June 17, 2022. Look to older figures for advice today. Seek counsel with your mother or grandmother on issues that you feel strongly about. Relationships with older women are likely to go especially well for you today, and you will find that you are able to break through barriers that existed previously between you and a certain member of your family. Make a conscious effort to patch any rifts that might exist among your closest kin. You have times when you feel in love with your romantic partner, and then there are times when you wonder what you have gotten yourself into. Don't worry, today should be a positive day for you. You'll be able to rekindle those feelings of passion and affection that first attracted you to your partner. You need to realize how every relationship has its ups and downs. Overall, the two of you have been doing pretty well. You could be full of creative ideas today. It doesn't take much to get your imagination going, and right now you could be filled with interesting observations and dreams. You might have a vision of something you want to create, such as work of art or a piece of furniture. Or you could be thinking up funny jokes and sharing clever stories with people. Let your ideas spill forth and express them boldly. Try to go with the flow today. There could be a fast pace to the day, and your house could be buzzing with activity. You could have guests stop by unannounced. Family members or friends might come by to see you. Your phone could be ringing off the hook throughout the day. You will want to catch your breath and relax at some point. Don't pressure yourself to get 100 things done, because this could prove impossible today. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. Your feelings are making life a little more difficult than usual, but you should be able to get your way without much sweat. You might have to take time out with a friend to unburden yourself. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. Are you engaged in some combat concerning society? This is the primary goal of yours, in case you didn't know. Today's planetary energy will make you undertake this struggle with a sense of urgency. Don't block out your desires, whatever they may be. If you do, you could turn a lot of the violence against you and enter into a depressing period. Better to be active than depressed, don't you agree? Now is the time to slow down a little. Take this opportunity to bring everything back into focus. You may have been working so hard on the big picture that you need to take the time now to pay attention to the details and/or people that have been overlooked lately. On a day like today, try to reassess your goals and choose some new ones to replace the ones you have already achieved. Then, once that is done, make some plans with friends or that special someone, if possible, to make this evening one of adventure. Waking up this morning, you will not be hampered by any hangovers because you want to start the day off in the best way possible, and that means feeling fresh and renewed. Today could be spent with close family and friends in a warm and cozy setting of intimacy. Shrug off what you think others want you to do or be. Go for your very own brass ring. Spend some time today imagining what that might be. The moon's return to Capricorn each month is always a valuable chance to check in, both with your own inner voice and the ever-changing cosmic conditions. Yet the moon's return today takes on more significance when it not only returns for its first visit since Saturn's retrograde turn here, but just as he has moved into a friendly aspect to the Sun. This is a chance to get an early read on Saturn's third retrograde phase in your sign in as many years, but also his last for another 3 decades. Just days after Mercury's return to your romantic sector, the moon returns to Aquarius and into a friendly aspect today. This comes just as a friendly aspect between the Sun on the romantic front and Saturn in Aquarius is starting to separate, building on what was already a growth in romantic confidence. After clashing as a full moon earlier in the week, this is also putting the sun and moon back in harmony. Our eyes in the sky. However, you might get carried away by your emotions and temper, which could cause arguments and frustration. Not engaging in the drama will be hard if you're willing to fight to prove your point, sway others to your view, and succeed at any cost. There is also some bravado attached to today's celestial aspects, particularly with Mars and Leo acting like divas. Venus in Leo shares a minor aspect with Jupiter retrograde in Pisces, and this frustration can intensify the energy between Mars and the North Node, elevating the drama in an effort to get your way and force others to see how invaluable you are. But you don't have to act out to receive love. You are revered and respected even if it doesn't feel like it all the time. In the late morning, the moon enters Capricorn, ending a long void that began yesterday afternoon. Over the next 2 days, intuitive powers are enhanced, psychic sensibilities are engaged, and we can give our creative and spiritual practices the attention they deserve. We may find it difficult to concentrate on tedious or mundane tasks, prone to zoning out in the middle of routines or surrendering our focus to the mollifying allure of daydreams. Although it can be annoying to negotiate this energy, if we have pressing work to attend to, we can use this time for art, poetry, and inner exploration and trust that even if we aren't getting things done, much is silently being accomplished in the psyche. In the afternoon, Venus in Leo creates a puzzling inconjunct to Jupiter in Pisces, and we benefit from reflecting on what we think we desire. Leo Venus helps us to dazzle others with our charm, generosity, and large-heartedness. We have little issue putting our passions on display in theatrical fashion. Yet the quincunx to Jupiter causes us to realize that something is missing. Jupiter in Pisces represents a compassionate love, a selfless love, a love achieved when distinct entities merge so completely that they cannot be torn apart. We might yearn for a spiritual connection at this time which seems impossible to achieve, which can make us feel lonesome. Bottom line, we can never take the lead role in a healthy love story. Love is not all about us. Other people are not supporting characters in our personal romantic drama, they are equal experiencers. This transit inspires us to pursue unions that transcend our needs as singular individuals, as our longing to be admired, adored, even worshipped, is at odds with the kind of real connections we're craving.